Hey everybody, it's Extra Insanity here, and today I will be playing a team deathmatch with the Barret 50 cal on Derail. And today I would like to talk about quickscoping and what makes something a quickscope, or the controversial thing about, is quickscoping good, is it bad, should you do it, is it just a waste of time, is it fun, etc. And some people hardscope. Personally, I like to quickscope. I do hardscope sometimes, but most of the time I do quickscope. This gameplay is a good example of a decent gameplay with quickscoping. And also, there's a controversy over what is a quickscope classified as. Like, how fast do you have to pull up your scope? Well, some people say that a quickscope is pulling up your scope and shooting just as fast as you can. Like, you can't see through your scope, but that's untrue. You can be able to see through your scope. You're supposed to be able to see through it. But what you want to be able to do is, when you press the left trigger, if the left thumbstick down, you hear your breath hold. It'll go, and by the time it says, at the very end of that noise, you want to have already shot. So it's about half a second that you can look through your scope. If you're bad at quickscoping, you should definitely practice in a private match with your friends before you go to a public match, or else you will get ripped on. Get some kids that are equally your level, or adults or whatever, and just play around on Rust free-for-all with radar on and try to get better. You will progress as you move along. Right here, I do get a chopper gunner. I'm 11-0, but don't want to talk as much about the gameplay this time. Try to make the commentary a little more exciting. When you quickscope, it's good or is it bad? Some people say it's bad just because it's a waste of time and it doesn't do well. Well, some people do well with it, some people don't. If you're not good with it and you've practiced and you just aren't good with it, I advise you don't do it. I mean, just snipe like a actual sniper is supposed to be used, because you're just going to hurt your team if you don't do that. So you need to know your skill level, you need to know how good you are, and you need to know, like, if you think you could actually do competitively well against ACR in a medium range fight with a quickscope. If you feel that you can do that, then you should definitely try it, but, whatever, it's your choice. It might bring down your KDR at first, so that is a little warning tip. Okay, my second tip for quickscoping would definitely be set a fast pulling secondary, like a handgun, maybe a Raffica, but probably a machine pistol or a handgun. I don't advise shotguns when you're quickscoping, because it's not a smart idea. It's just not going to work out well for you, because if you're in a close range situation and you're about to die, you want to be able to pull fast weapons out and just shoot them. That's exactly what you want to be able to do. Right here, I'm 18-0, and I fail at like 5 quickscopes, and I get shot. It was epic fail, but what you gonna do? I'm pissed, so I knife. But quickscoping is a really important thing if you want to be famous or whatever. You don't need to be famous, but if you want to be famous, you need to be good at quickscoping. And I don't want to be famous with this channel. I really just want to put out good stuff, and fame might come, fame might not, but I just want you guys to enjoy what I put out there. And if you have any suggestions on something I should change, just go ahead and tell me in the comments below. I do read all the comments for the moment. Unless I get really big, I will still always read all the comments. You can send me messages and tell me what you think if you want improvements or anything like that, quality settings, etc. But we should move back to this quickscoping, hardscoping debate. Hardscoping is fine as long as you don't sit there and go in your scope and just stay in your scope. Staying in your scope for 4 seconds is fine, but if you pull it up and just sit in a corner, that's what's annoying to people. You can hardscope, but don't just sit there and wait for somebody in your scope. That's just annoying. So, right now, my dogs are barking in the background, sorry. But, we are almost getting done with the game. Sort of like, it's about halfway done, I think, if I can see correctly. My loading screen is small, but I would recommend, like I said earlier, using a intervention to like I said earlier, you should definitely try quickscoping, but if you don't like it, you don't have to do it. It's not like a mandatory sniping thing. Okay, and also another quick thing, you need to be able to use all sniper rifles. I advise starting quickscoping with the intervention and then moving to the Barret, but I just felt like using the Barret in this gameplay. I got a crap hit marker right there, but whatever. I advise using the intervention because it's a little more accurate, and it usually gets the kill if you shoot them more often. So that's a good thing to remember if you're first learning how to quickscope. Use the intervention, use sleight of hand, stopping power, and steady aim. Okay, now I'd like to talk real quick about no-scopes. No-scopes are total luck. There's almost no way to control them in Modern Warfare 2. I mean, it's just not going to happen. So what you need to do is you need to not try to no-scope and be Zergriz. You need to focus on quickscoping or hardscoping, but just try to stay positive, because that's the main thing. If you can stay positive, you'll do a lot better in your gameplays. As you can hear the dogs in the background. The game, I think, is closing up, and I do get a really nice quickscope right near the end. And as you saw right there, that was a hardscope, so yeah, there are some Harriers up in the air. I'm just going to try to get away from those. But the quickscoping, no-scoping thing is controversial. Whatever your opinion is fine, but just don't bring it out on other people. If they hardscope, they hardscope. Just get used to it. Come on. Don't be babies. So, thank you guys for watching my commentaries, and I would also like to ask you to rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, I do hardscope that guy because he was hardscoping at me. I walk over here and just jump down. I'm trying to stay positive. That's another thing. You want to stay positive, because if you're not positive, you're just not having fun if you're constantly dying. So that's why I advise doing private matches first, because it will help you in the end. The game is starting to get close here, so we're sort of trying to do well. I kill the turret, try to quickscope that guy, miss multiple times, and then get shot. It really isn't fun, but whatever. You gotta deal with whatever. Spawn, mad, pull out my deagles and shoot. But in the comments below, you can discuss what your opinions are on quickscoping and everything like that. If you guys don't like my commentary for the moment, I'm working on my commentary skills. So if I repeat something or do something that you don't like, leave me a comment below. I'm trying to work on that, but whatever. It's going to happen. Now right here is a really nice quickscope. What I do is I use my hardscope to scout. I see that guy, and I quickscope him. It was a headshot cross map. It was really nice. So, you guys, thanks for listening. I'd like you to rate, comment, and subscribe. Looking for some quickscopes right here, but whatever. Leave me feedback. Thanks for listening. Working on my commentary. The game's wrapping up. I'm going to go now, so just have a blast, listen to the game, and I will be uploading more soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.